Kia ora e hoa. Hello, my friend. Haere mai. Come and join me. Are you ready for a story? Great, because I've got a good one here. It's all about this little blue tin. Inside the tin is the doll box. And these are the dolls inside it. It's by Deborah Kelly and illustrated by Joanna Bartel. Shall we begin? Are you sure you're comfy? Oh, good. Of all Mama's treasures, Isla's favourite was a small blue tin. On the outside, it didn't look like anything special. But on the inside... Can you see the dolls? How many are there? 1, 2, 3. Tahi, rua, toru. Lining up the dolls in a neat little row made Isla happy, especially when she was having a terrible day like today. Let's try the climbing frame again tomorrow, Mama suggested. Isla didn't want to try the climbing frame again tomorrow, or ever. Her legs were too shaky. Her arms were too achy. She would never make it to the top. Look what happened. What happened to Isla? She fell off the climbing frame. No wonder she didn't want to climb. But do you think she should give it another go? I think so too. Mama sat down beside Isla. These dolls are special, you know. Why? Isla asked. Because each one of them represents a different woman in my family. Isla picked up a doll. Who's this? Can you see the doll? That's your great-great-grandma Sarah. Isla peered at the doll. Did she have eyes just like mine? Mama nodded. She was also very brave. She was afraid of the water. She couldn't swim. But she got on a ship and sailed across the ocean to a new country so that her children could have a better life. Wow! That is brave, Isla agreed. Carefully, she put great-great-grandma Sarah back and chose another doll. What about this one? That's this one here. That's your great-grandmother Phyllis. She lived in the city, but when the war broke out, all the men had to go and fight. It was up to the women to keep the country going while they were gone. Phyllis ran a farm working for 10 hours every day to grow and harvest food for the soldiers. Wow, Isla exclaimed. She must have been strong. Mama nodded. Very strong. Inside and out. That's your grandmother, Mama said when Isla picked up the last doll. Gaga. Mama nodded. When she was little, Gaga wanted to fix things just like her brothers did. But when she got to school, her teachers told her that those kinds of jobs were for boys, not girls. What did she do? Asked Isla. She fixed things anyway. Then after she finished school, she went to university to study engineering. She was the only girl in the whole class full of boys, but she knew she was as smart and capable as any of them. She believed in herself, Isla realised. Isla looked again at the row of dolls. But where's the doll that's just like me? One by one, Mama put the dolls back into the small blue tin and closed the lid. She shook it gently and handed it to Isla. "All of them?" Isla asked. Mama smiled. "Inside, you are the courage and strength of all the women who have come before you." Wow! At bedtime, Isla thought about the climbing frame. Her stomach tied itself into a knot. She reached under her pillow for the small blue tin and gave it a little shake, remembering the strength, courage, and self-belief of all the dolls within it. Then she closed her eyes and imagined them hidden within her too, like secret powers. Imagine having secret powers. All the strength of the people that have been before you. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Walking to the playground, Isla's heart raced. When the top of the climbing frame peaked above the trees, her legs began to shake. She wanted to turn back. But then she remembered Great-Great-Grandma Sarah, brave enough to sail across the ocean even though she couldn't swim. Isla began to climb. Up, up, up she went until her arms ached and then burned. Isla stopped. But then she thought about Great-Grandmother Phyllis working hard on the farm to grow food for the soldiers. "I must be strong," thought Isla. Hand, then foot, then hand, then foot. Up and up, higher and higher. Would she ever reach the top? As she climbed, Isla imagined Gaga, one girl in a whole room full of boys, studying hard and not giving up because she believed in herself. If she can do it, Isla decided, so can I. And then, quite suddenly, she did. Look, Isla's at the top of the climbing frame. How cool is that? Well done, Isla. She found the strength within herself. She believed in herself, and she did it. Did you enjoy that story? Do you know that you've got that strength inside you too? You are very strong. You are amazing, just like Isla. And if you want to find out more about this book, you can visit ekbooks.org. And if you want to come back again, I'll find us another good story. I love it when you come to visit. Ka kite. Goodbye, my friend.